Yes, my dear students of class 7th, in the last video lecture we came to know how mercury is regarded as the most preferred liquid in thermometers as compared to the other liquids. We have alcohol, pantene, toluene. Okay, that means mercury has got an edge, and those due to the following reasons, those points were discussed in the last video lecture. You guys are informed to check that video lecture because that is quite important as far as your U2 examination point is U2 examination is concerned. Okay, after discussing the temperature, after discussing the thermometer and how the mercury has got an edge or other liquids, we have discussed that so far. आज का जो हमारा टॉपिक होगा that is going to be quite easy, and based on today's topic we are going to do some numericals which are very वो भी important होंगे आपके examination point of view से. Okay, आज का जो हमारा टॉपिक होगा that is going to be the temperature scales. I am writing here temperature scales. Okay beta, temperature scales, we are going to discuss this. That means by the word temperature scales we mean to say there are scales. यहाँ पे we have available scales, in order to measure the temperature, are you getting me? So that means the scales that are used in thermometers for measuring the temperatures. Okay, the scales which are used for measuring the temperature, in thermometers, we have got different types of scales. Number one, we have celsius scale. Number second, we have Fahrenheit scale. Okay beta. And number third, we have got Kelvin scale. These are some of the scales by which we can measure the temperature. What are those? Celsius scale, फ़ारेनहाइट स्केल, कैल्विन स्केल. अगर आपने कभी सुना होगा, कभी देखा भी होगा, बहुत बार देखा भी होगा, आज का जो टेम्परेचर है दैट इज़ 30 डिग्री सेल्सियस. दैट मीन्स दैट टेम्परेचर हैज़ बीन मेजर्ड बाय सेल्सियस स्केल. बाय द थर्मोमीटर वहाँ पे जो यूज़ हुई थी दैट इज़ द सेल्सियस स्केल. कभी आपने बॉडी टेम्परेचर का देखो, इट हैज़ 98 डिग्री फ़ारेनहाइट. दैट हैज़ बीन मेजर्ड बाय द थर्मोमीटर इन विच फ़ारेनहाइट स्केल इज एम्बेडेड, इन विच फ़ारेनहाइट स्केल इज यूज्ड. आपने कभी देखा होगा इस यहाँ पे टेम्परेचर जो है दिस इज 300 केल्विन्स. दैट मीन्स दैट टेम्परेचर हैज़ बीन मेजर्ड बाय केल्विन स्केल, बाय द थर्मोमीटर इन विच केल्विन स्केल हैज़ बीन एम्बेडेड. Okay, talking about the description for celsius scale, fahrenheit scale and kelvin scale, we are going to discuss them one by one. First we'll take the celsius scale. Simple celsius scale. Okay beta, सेल्सियस स्केल को हम सेंटीग्रेड स्केल भी कहते हैं. इट्स ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज सेंटीग्रेड स्केल. Okay beta, centigrade scale by centigrade scale I mean to say that ये जो celsius scale है, celsius scale was first developed, it was first observed by a Swedish astronomer. Okay बेटा, इसका नाम कहाँ से पड़ा celsius scale? इसका नाम पड़ा, इसको डेवलप किया, उसको observed, it was observed by a Swedish astronomer जिसका नाम ही था सेल्सियस. ओके, Celsius. As he developed this Celsius scale, so it got its name from his name, that was from Swedish astronomer. He was an astronomer. So इसका नाम क्या है? Celsius scale. अब स्केल में क्या है? अब देखो इन तीनों स्केल्स में क्या है? We are finding the reference points. Okay, we are finding the reference points in all the three scales. by reference points I mean to say कि यहाँ इन स्केल्स में फिक्स्ड पॉइंट एक एक्सट्रीम एंड्स पे फिक्स्ड पॉइंट यहाँ पे. अब देखो if I talk about the Celsius scale, it has got two reference points, एक्सट्रीम पॉइंट्स. इसके एड्स पे दो फिक्स्ड पॉइंट है जो चेंज नहीं हो सकते. दैट मीन्स ये जो स्केल है इट वेरीज फ्रॉम from 0 degree Celsius. It varies from 0 degree Celsius. That means its starting point is 0 degree Celsius. That means it's a reference point. Okay, it's इसका जो origin point जो है that is 0 degree Celsius. I'm talking about the description of the Celsius scale. Okay, it has a fixed point starting from 0 degree Celsius, and it varies up to 100 degree Celsius. That means this scale has been divided into 100 divisions. Are you getting me? इस इनके बीच 100 divisions होंगे. Are you getting me? That means two reference points are there, 0 degree Celsius and 100 degree Celsius. Between 0 and 100 degree Celsius, there are 100 divisions. How many divisions are there? 100 divisions. That means one division represent 1 degree Celsius. Okay, beta. Have you got this? So that means 0 degree Celsius is regarded as the, okay, this is a reference point, this is a fixed point, this is also a fixed point. Okay, this point is regarded as the lower fixed point. Okay, lower fixed point. And this 100 degree Celsius, this is called as upper fixed point. Are you getting me, beta? So इस स्केल में दो रेफरेंस पॉइंट्स है, 0 degree Celsius and 100 degree Celsius. 0 degree Celsius is regarded as, or it's called as, lower fixed point, and this 100 degree Celsius is called as upper fixed point. Okay, beta. Now this lower fixed point is called as freezing point of water. This is called as freezing point of water. What is the freezing point? It is the temperature, because point refers to the temperature. Freezing point of water is the temperature at which the water begins to, okay, change into solid. That means liquid changes into solid, begins to form into ice. That point, that temperature, what is that temperature? 0 degree Celsius पे water जो होता है वो ice में convert होना शुरू होता है, and this point is called as freezing point of water. अगर मैं freezing कहूँ, freezing is not a temperature, freezing is a process. Okay, now upper fixed point, इस point को हम क्या कहेंगे? This is called as boiling point of water. Okay, boiling point. What is the boiling point of water? It is the temperature, because यहाँ पे boiling point की बात कर रहा हूँ मैं. It's the temperature at which liquid begins to boil or begins to change into water vapors. So we have got detailed account about the Celsius scale. What is that? It has got two fixed point, two reference point, 0 degree Celsius, and अब देखो ये degree Celsius, C, it's represented by this. यहाँ पे C लेटर रखेंगे और ऊपर यहाँ पे डॉट रखेंगे. दैट डिनोट्स द रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ ए सेल्सियस स्केल. ओके बेटा, स्वीडिश एस्ट्रोनॉमर ने इसको डेवलप किया. उसका नाम क्या था? उसका नाम सेल्सियस था, जिसकी वजह से उसका नाम, उस स्केल का नाम जो पड़ा, दैट इज़ अ सेल्सियस स्केल. इट हैज़ गॉट टू रेफरेंस पॉइंट. One first point is called as lower fixed point, that is a 0 degree Celsius, and upper fixed point, that means its का जो extreme point है, that is called as upper fixed point, which means this Celsius scale has got two extreme points, two reference points, 0 degree Celsius and 100 degree Celsius. This 0 degree Celsius is called as lower fixed point, which is called as freezing point of the water. Okay, इस point पे freeze करता है water, इस temperature पे freeze करता है water. That means water gets changed into ice. Okay, 100 degree Celsius is the boiling point of the water. That is called as upper fixed point. So it has got two fixed points, lower fixed point and upper fixed point. Okay, this is all about the Celsius scale. Let's move to the second scale now, that is Fahrenheit scale. Okay beta, Fahrenheit scale. Fahrenheit scale में भी दो एक्सट्रीम पॉइंट्स होते हैं बेटा. मैंने आपको पहले भी कहा कि ये तीनों जो स्केल होते हैं, इनमें दो एक्सट्रीम, दो रेफरेंस पॉइंट्स हमने फाइंड आउट करने होते हैं. एक्सट्रीम पॉइंट्स मतलब गए तिम आसन फर्स्ट एंड एंड. फर्स्ट मतलब origin and end किस पॉइंट पे ये करती है स्केल, दोज आर कॉल्ड एज रेफरेंस पॉइंट, दोज आर कॉल्ड एज फिक्स्ड पॉइंट. फ़ारेनहाइट स्केल जो है, फ़ारेनहाइट स्केल का नाम कैसे पड़ा फ़ारेनहाइट? इट वाज a scientist named as Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit. Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit who developed this scale, and उसके बाद इसका नाम पड़ा फ़ारेनहाइट स्केल बिकॉज इट वाज डेवलप्ड बाय डैनियल गैब्रियल फ़ारेनहाइट. इट्स रिप्रेजेंटेड एज लाइक दिस, एफ इसके ऊपर डॉट. ओके बेटा, लेफ्ट साइड में it's represented like this. It has got two reference points. So reference point means that means reference point जो होते हैं lower fixed point and upper fixed point, extreme points. Lower fixed point जो है उसका lower fixed point, so it starts from origin point which is 32 degree Fahrenheit. 32 degree Fahrenheit. Are you getting me? And इसका जो extreme, that means upper fixed point जो है, upper fixed point whose Fahrenheit scale का जो upper fixed point होता है, that is बेटा 212 degree Fahrenheit. That means between 32 and 212 we are getting 180 divisions. We are getting 180 divisions because difference of 212 minus 32, that is 180. So it has got 180 divisions. Which scale has got 180 divisions? Fahrenheit scale. Which scale has got 100 divisions? Celsius scale. Okay beta, so this lower fixed point is 32 degree Fahrenheit, which are the reference points. Upper fixed point is 212 degree Fahrenheit, and it has got, this scale has got 180 divisions. 180 divisions. Are you getting me? Now this lower, as you know, this lower fixed point is called as, yes, that is called as freezing point of water. Freezing point of water. So in terms of Fahrenheit scale, 32 degree Fahrenheit is called as freezing point of water because it's a lower fixed point. Reference point start होती है ये scale from the 32 degree Celsius Fahrenheit. Sorry. Upper fixed point, as you know, this is called as boiling point of water. So at 212 degree Fahrenheit, water begins to boil, water begins to change into vapors. So this point is called as boiling point of water. So at 212 degrees Fahrenheit, water has its boiling point. Okay, this is the boiling point of water. Boiling point of water. Okay, so I will just repeat this Fahrenheit scale. It was developed by a scientist named as Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit. Okay beta, it's represented like this by a symbol F, जहाँ left side में इसके ऊपर हम dot रखते हैं. It has also got two fixed points, named as lower fixed point, which is at 32 degree Fahrenheit, not 31. That means ये scale कहाँ से start होती है? 32 degree. अगर मैं अब देखो, अगर मैं कंपेयर करूं सेल्सियस स्केल और फ़ारेनहाइट स्केल को, 32 डिग्री फ़ारेनहाइट इज इक्वल टू 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस, है कि नहीं? बिकॉज दिस डिग्री ऑफ दिस टेम्परेचर इज कॉल्ड एज freezing point of water. 0 degree Celsius is called as freezing point of water. It's also called as lower fixed point, and 32 degree Fahrenheit is also called as freezing point of water. That means ये दोनों scales जो है equal है. And while talking about the 100 degree Celsius, yes, while talking about the 100 degree Celsius, 100 degree Celsius is equal to 212 degree Fahrenheit. Okay beta, 100 degree Celsius is equal to 212 degree Fahrenheit. That means 100 degree Celsius is called as boiling point of water. 212 degree Fahrenheit is also called as boiling point of water. Also called as boiling point of. Later हम इसकी relation भी निकालेंगे. What is the relationship between degrees Fahrenheit and degree Celsius? इसकी एक expression भी होती है, mathematical expression, वो हम बाद में discuss करने वाले हैं. Okay, so these are the two skills that we have discussed. Okay. Now we are going to discuss the third scale, that is a Kelvin scale.